Hi class, this is Miss Raymond. The goal for this video is to help you understand how to fill out this part of your worksheet. Okay, so that's the end goal. So you have a worksheet to complete this week. It starts here, and my goal for this video is to help you understand the bottom part of this worksheet, because the upper part is pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so you are going to be looking at what's called the slave narrative by Frederick Douglass. I call it the slave narrative. That's another word for it. It's the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, who used to be a slave. He was a real man who really lived, and he wrote this. It's 10 pages long. No, you don't have to read all 10 pages. Your goal is to pull evidence from parts of this text. When I say text, I mean this reading, that reflect informing and reflect persuading based on these two purposes. And I will go all over that with you. Okay, I'm going to help you with this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, is going to review with you the author's purpose, because we're talking about diction and we're talking about the author's purpose this week. Going to explain what informing is, the author's purpose to inform, and the author's purpose to persuade. And for those who were in my Keystone class, this will be a review for you. Okay, so author's purpose, an easy way to understand it is, it's easy as pie. Persuade, inform, entertain. We're just dealing with persuade and inform. Persuade, to convince the reader of a certain point of view. Inform, to teach or give information to the reader. In this piece of literary work by Frederick Douglass, okay, he is trying to persuade you, the reader, you're the reader, okay, that slavery, an awful institution, slavery, should be abolished. What does abolished mean? It means to do away with. So again, we're going to look into his writing and pull some information to support that in these boxes. I'm going to help you. Okay, so again, author's purpose, persuade, inform, entertain. All right, so inform. This is an example of information. It is not persuading you. It is not entertaining you. It is simply to give you information. Okay, this is an old flyer about your learning center. This is a great example of information. All it's doing is giving you information. Walk-in tutoring session 1 to 2, new tutoring hours, office tutoring hours 9:30 to 11. It's not entertaining you. It's not persuading you. Okay, it's just giving you information. Okay, so next, persuasion. Okay, persuading is basically what it says here, to persuade. Okay, the author is trying to get you to do or feel a certain way. All right, in Frederick Douglass's story, he is trying to persuade you, the reader, to see how awful slavery is. And we're going to pull some words, and I'm going to help you with that. So, persuade. All right? So here's some examples of persuade. Take a moment and just read this and look at this. Okay. All right. So then we are going to, in the next video, I am going to pull some information from the slave narrative as examples and walk you through it. And then you're going to, I'm going to tell you what sections to read to, and then you're going to pull it as well. Okay, and I'm going to have you stop this video and we'll start with a fresh one, just to, you know, divide things up a bit.